This winter storm is about to do something we have not seen all season. And if you live anywhere from Kansas City to Washington, D.C., you need to hear this right now. Here is what is happening. An Arctic blast is about to collide with a massive wall of moisture from the Pacific. When those two forces meet over the central United States this Sunday, it is going to create a winter storm that could drop 6 inches or more of snow across a dozen states. But here is the thing. This storm is completely different from everything we have dealt with this month, because south of that heavy snow line, we are looking at a dangerous ice threat. Freezing rain, the kind that snaps power lines and makes roads feel like skating rinks. And I am going to break down exactly when this hits your city hour by hour for more than 70 locations across America. So do not go anywhere. Now, before I get into the full city-by-city breakdown, let me tell you this. If you think this weekend storm is the big story, you are wrong. The real story is what comes after. Stick with me to the 5-minute mark and I will show you why the first 2 weeks of March could be one of the most active, severe weather stretches we have seen in years. We are talking tornadoes, flooding, temperatures 25 degrees above average. It is going to be wild. But first, let us talk about this weekend. So here is the timeline. Right now, today, Thursday, we have a small system moving through the Ohio Valley and the southeast. Mississippi and Alabama, you could see some isolated large hail this afternoon. Would not be surprised if a brief tornado pops up near Birmingham or near Jackson, Mississippi. Nothing major, but stay aware. Friday is a transition day, and Alberta Clipper is going to slide down from Canada and bring some light snow to the upper Midwest and northern New England. We are talking a coating to maybe 2 inches. Nothing to cancel your plans over. Now here is where it gets serious. Saturday, moisture starts pouring over the Rockies. A narrow band of light snow develops from Montana all the way to Chicago. At the same time, an Arctic high-pressure system parks itself just north of North Dakota, and that Arctic high is the engine that drives everything that happens next. Saturday evening into early Sunday, the snow picks up across central Illinois back through the Central Plains. Some freezing rain starts mixing in. Still manageable, still light to moderate, but Sunday around lunchtime, that is when this storm goes from moderate to significant. Here is the city-by-city breakdown. And this is what you came for. Kansas City, Missouri. Snow starts Sunday morning. Heavy snow by Sunday afternoon. Could see 4 to 6 inches by Monday morning, right on the border of the snow and ice line, so freezing rain is also possible. Peak impacts Sunday evening through Monday morning, St. Louis, Missouri. Mix of snow and freezing rain starting Sunday afternoon. Heaviest precipitation Sunday night. Dangerous travel conditions through Monday morning, Wichita, Kansas. Freezing rain and sleet dominate here, starts Sunday morning. Peak icing Sunday evening. Could see a 1/4 inch of ice accumulation. That is enough to bring down tree branches and power lines. Joplin, Missouri. Same story as Wichita. Freezing rain is the primary threat. Sunday afternoon through Monday morning, Springfield, Missouri. The GFS model drops up to 1/2 foot of snow just north of you. Sunday night through Monday. This could be the heaviest hit zone in the state, Des Moines, Iowa. Light to moderate snow starting Sunday. 3 to 5 inches possible through Monday. Not the heaviest zone, but enough to cause problems on the roads. Chicago, Illinois. Here is the thing. The models have actually trended south over the last 24 hours. Chicago was in the heavy snow zone yesterday. Now you are on the northern edge. Expect 2 to 4 inches, mainly Saturday night into Sunday. But watch for updates because this could shift back north, Indianapolis, Indiana. Moderate to heavy snow Sunday evening through Monday morning, 4 to 6 inches possible, right in the heart of the heaviest snowfall corridor, Bloomington, Illinois. Light snow starts Thursday morning. The bigger event hits Sunday, 4 to 6 inches by Monday, Columbus, Ohio. Snow arrives Monday morning, 3 to 5 inches through Monday evening. Heaviest accumulation Monday afternoon. Cincinnati, Ohio. You are right on that rain-snow line. Could start as snow Sunday night mixed with freezing rain Monday morning. Tricky travel all day Monday. Dayton, Ohio. Similar to Columbus. Snow Monday morning through Monday evening. 3 to 5 inches. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Snow moves in Monday afternoon. Light to moderate accumulation. 2 to 4 inches through Tuesday morning. Louisville, Kentucky. This is an ice zone. Freezing rain likely Monday. Could see significant icing that makes travel extremely hazardous. Lexington, Kentucky. Same as Louisville. Freezing rain is the primary threat here. Monday morning through Monday evening, now the mid-Atlantic. And this is where the storm makes its final push. Washington, D.C. snow arrives Monday evening, light to moderate, 2 to 4 inches possible through Tuesday morning. The Euro model has actually been trending this direction with heavier totals. Baltimore, Maryland. Same timeline as D.C., Monday evening into Tuesday. 3 to 5 inches possible on the heavier model solutions. Richmond, Virginia. Mix of snow and freezing rain Monday night. 2 to 3 inches of snow with some icing on top. Norfolk, Virginia. Mainly rain transitioning to a brief period of snow Tuesday morning. Accumulation looks minimal. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Light snow Monday night into Tuesday. 1 to 3 inches. Not a major event here. New York City. The heaviest snow sets up just south of you on some model runs. 1 to 2 inches possible Tuesday. But here is the twist. The GFS is showing another significant snow event for the Northeast Tuesday into Wednesday. That system could be bigger than this one. We are watching it closely. Boston, Massachusetts. Light snow showers possible late Monday. The bigger threat might be that secondary system midweek. Stay tuned. Wilmington, Delaware. 3 to 5 inches Monday night into Tuesday. You might actually be one of the heavier hit areas in the Mid-Atlantic. And here is something nobody is talking about. Northern North Carolina. The GFS pushes freezing rain as far south as the Triad and the Piedmont. Charlotte, Greensboro, Raleigh, you need to be watching this. Monday night into Tuesday could bring a mix of freezing rain and sleet. Not a sure thing yet, but it is on the table. Nashville, Tennessee. Good news for you. The freezing rain line looks like it sets up north of you this time. After that devastating ice storm a month ago, it looks like you will dodge this one. Mainly cold rain. Detroit, Michigan. You were in the heavy snow zone yesterday. The southern trend has pushed the heaviest snow away from you, 1 to 3 inches. Manageable, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Cold but mostly dry with this system. The Arctic high keeps the heaviest moisture to your south. Dallas, Texas, not a factor with this winter storm, but your temperatures are going to be in the 70s and 80s Friday into Saturday. And that warm air is part of what fuels this entire system. Denver, Colorado, dry and cold. Not much action from this storm for you. Now, here is what I promised you. The part you do not want to miss. After this winter storm clears out by Tuesday, the pattern completely flips. And I mean completely. An enormous ridge of high pressure is going to build over the eastern United States. Temperatures are going to surge. We are talking 15 to 25 degrees above average. North Dakota and Minnesota could see 70s in March. Let that sink in. And here is why that matters. When you take that kind of heat and you combine it with moisture surging north from the Gulf of Mexico, you get the ingredients for major severe weather. The Climate Prediction Center already has a moderate risk of heavy precipitation from March 5th through the 11th. Multiple low-pressure systems are going to come firing across the central United States like a conveyor belt. One after another, the European model shows dew points in the 60s across the Deep South by next Thursday. That is the fuel for tornadoes. That is the fuel for supercell thunderstorms. That is the fuel for catastrophic flooding, especially for areas that have been bone dry all winter. Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee. You are right in the bullseye for the most active severe weather. But honestly, the entire eastern half of the country needs to be paying attention from March 5th through at least March 15th. And do not forget about winter. I know that sounds crazy with temperatures in the 70s, but the GFS is showing signals for another possible blizzard in the second half of March. Cold air is still lurking up in Canada and it could make a comeback. Now here is what I need from you. Drop a comment right now telling me where you are watching from, your city and your state. Because as this storm develops over the next 48 hours, the models are going to shift. They always do. And I want to make sure you get the most accurate forecast for your specific location. So comment below and I will keep you updated. And in the next video, I am going to break down that severe weather threat for the first 2 weeks of March. We are going to go city by city again for more than 70 locations, showing you exactly when the storms arrive, when the tornado risk peaks, and which areas have the highest flooding potential. You do not want to miss that one. Stay safe out there this weekend. This storm is real. The ice threat is serious, and the weather is about to get absolutely crazy for the entire month of